Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others, or by a fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Machedo is the best.
All right, in this video, I'm going to share with you one of the biggest regrets that I have when I look back at my life in Dubai. As you know, I stayed in Dubai for 40 years. My parents 55. I've had friends whose parents, or they have had 4 generations of people staying in Dubai, right from 1940s, 1950s. It's kind of crazy. So, what is my single biggest regret that I have that I'll share with you? Okay. If you're new to my channel, my name is Loy Machedo. I'm a personal branding strategist. I help people get well paying jobs because of my contacts and connections in Dubai, and also because I know the loopholes of the system. People also book my services for taking my advice, suggestion, or point of view on personal and professional issues. And yes, people, when they want to earn money online or offline, through my experiences, mistakes, and successes, I'm able to guide others. Okay, details are put down below. So now when I look back, it has been, I think I left before the taxes came to be, before, when they had just announced Expo 2020, and after some time when the taxes were going to be announced. So it has been like 5 years or so that I left Dubai. And I left it on my terms. I'm very happy to say I left it on my terms with all the ups and downs. And I made sure that when I would leave, there would never be that regret. So I did whatever I had to in the last few months of my life. And I think the wake up call for me was at the age of 36 when I got wrongfully deported from UAE. But I managed to come back within a month because of my contacts, connections. And, if you have followed my channel all this while, you know that I tried to commit suicide at the age of 36. If you Google search Loy Machedo suicide, it's a restricted video for age purposes. And, I was thrown back to India because Indian passport holder goes back to India. So you never get citizenship there. So that kind of woke me up to the reality that, UAE is not my home. So anyway, now coming to the regret. See, what you need to understand is because I was almost like born in Dubai. I was born in India, but I don't even remember that. And I don't even remember when I first set foot in UAE, I was that small. But my earliest memory, if you ask me, is me in UAE. For me, UAE was, I'm telling you, this might sound ridiculous, but I thought UAE was India. Seriously, I thought UAE was India. I thought this is India. This is, UAE is India. And I went to Saji Indian school. We went to church. That time, St. Michael's Church was in Sharjah. I don't know what is that roundabout name, St. Michael's Church. So I lived a very normal life. And I lived with the mistaken identity or the mistaken assumption that UAE is home. UAE is my home. I am, because when you're young, you never think about citizenship, you never think about work permit. You just think, this is my home. That's how you're raised. And I finished my whole schooling life that way. And I think here's where the biggest problem is. My parents, one of the worst in the world, and even if they were good people, they never sat down and had a conversation with me to tell me, say, listen, UAE is not your country. This is the conversation they should have had with me. UAE is not your country. you have to decide where do you want to move, because UAE is a transitional phase. Where do you want to go from Dubai? Okay, do you want to go back to India, or do you want to go abroad to the West and migrate? USA, Canada, Australia, where do you want to go? And right from a young age, they should have prepared me for the fact that Dubai is just a transit point. And okay, over the years now, especially after COVID and all that, UAE has changed its tone. UAE has changed its the music. Like, they have realized the more people stay here, especially Indians, because Indians, the population is the highest in the world, near China. The more Indians stay here, the more they will spend money here. So they bought out all this golden visa, silver visa, purple visa, name the visa, investor visa. It's become a joke now, the types of visas. If you have the money, you can get any kind of visa. But UAE realized it's better, instead of these Indians sending money back home or saving money and then going back home, let us keep their money here only and let them die here itself, and we'll get the money somehow. Okay. Because remember, if you stay in a country, you spend money there, right? And that's how the economy rolls. So my parents never gave me the sense of awareness that UAE was a temporary phase. UAE was a business hub. UAE was a transit point. And I lived my entire life assuming security, assuming nothing is going to happen, assuming this is my country. Okay, very foolish thing. And this continued even after the age of, like, even after the schooling and my attempt to go to college, which never worked out. Even after that, when I started my career path with odd jobs, from working in as a waiter, bellboy, cleaner, um, Citibank, as shopkeeper, then Citibank, where I was a sales executive. Then I worked running my own business as a manager for a gym. Then I worked in IT sector. Then I kept changing jobs here and there. And initially, I thought, like, if I didn't have a visa, I was very afraid to lose my job. Later on, I understood the loopholes of the system from a very young age, because I was like a street smart kind of a guy. Always managed to get a visa from somewhere or another. I didn't have to travel out, or I had to just to go to Oman and come back. And so even that time, I used to think that UAE is forever. And I remember my mentor when he gave me a job at the age of 31, the man who really shaped, one of the two men who really shaped my life. He said, "What is your goal?" I remember clearly at the age of 30, 31, when he asked me what is my goal. And I told him, I want to have a house in Palm Island, two, three houses. I want to have property in Dubai. I want to have one in Burj Khalifa. I want to have hotels and shops. And, I was talking out of my ass. I want to have a Rolls Royce and Bugatti and Aston Martin, like James Bond. And I want to have beautiful girls. And I was talking like an idiot, because, unlimited thinking, you think you're invincible. And I want to have millions of dollars, and I want to have a business. My boss just laughed and he said, yeah, he said, okay, okay. He didn't say anything. He just, okay, fine, whatever. Because he realized all this is nonsense. He did encourage me to, you know, try to get my citizenship to Canada, a process which I started, but I was never into it. And, by the time, I think after 20, I broke off with my parents. I try to keep away. So I try to form my own perspective and learnings of life. But still, the mistake that I made is I still never assumed that Dubai was a transit point. See, knowing that Dubai is a transit point and actually believing it and acting like Dubai is not home, it's a transit point, is two different things. One is just, it's like, I'm going to die one day. Fine. But the other one is you're actually going to die. So when you're actually going to die, you don't take life for granted. You take it very seriously. So I was always in this phase where I knew that Dubai is not my home, but I didn't give a damn. I was like, I can do anything. Yeah, what the fuck? I'm Loy Machedo. I'm invincible. But today, my mentality at the age of 46, okay, agreed, I've left Dubai. But today, even though I'm earning, I don't know, you could say 10 times more than what I was earning those days, even though my savings is much, much more than what that time I didn't have any. But today, I'm very scared. Today, I'm very humble. Today, I'm very insecure because I don't know for a fact, will I get up tomorrow? Will I be okay tomorrow? Will I be sick? I am very humble about it and I'm very grounded. Now, when I was in my 20s, also, I knew that I was going to die one day, but I didn't give a fuck. I didn't care. I thought I was invincible. So today, that humility, that practicality, that being grounded is very real. So overall, if I were to summarize my whole Dubai experience, because I was ignorant, because I was arrogant, first is arrogance, and another one is ignorance. I didn't know what I didn't know. So I thought I knew everything. And then I was arrogant, thinking that, I can just do about it. And because of these two, the combination in itself, I wasted so much money. Man, I'll tell you, if I just calculate how much I spend for girls, means on myself, on unwanted stuff like bodybuilding, steroids, books like courses, this, that. I'm not exaggerating. I think I would have had 1 million or 2 million dirhams cash in the bank. Just that, just that. Even though I was earning very less. But I lived a whole life full of spending money and living for the moment, enjoying life, going for with friends, nightclubs, pubs, shisha. Even though I was not doing alcohol, I was always where the girls are or the guys are. Wasted the money, wasted the opportunity, wasted the time. I never ever saved a single penny for nearly, I think, 36 years of my life. I didn't have a direction where I was headed. I didn't have a vision where I was headed. I was just like sitting in a car and just driving. I didn't give a fuck where I was going. And by the time, like they say, no, by the time you wake up and you realize, shit, man, I just have this one life. And now, I'm 46. It shocks me when I say I'm 46. I'm going to be 50, man. And 50 to 60 in the corporate world, that is just 10 years to work. And then you depreciate, or your whole body just goes, like, just imagine 60 years old. 60 is what? Grandpa. And then you'll become 70 and, man, what do you do, man? So the first half of my entire life, I wasted it. Didn't have a vision, didn't have a mission, didn't have a goal, didn't have anything, didn't have a plan, I wasted my life. My only recourse or my only like feel good thing is better late than never. And I took my life very, very seriously when I realized, especially when I was coming towards 40. And then I decided, anyway, Dubai will throw me out, especially with my tattoos and all that. I was always keeping a low profile underground. But I knew that one day or another, some guy bring Allah and Islam and something, and they'll throw me out. So I couldn't manage to stay from the age of 30 till 40 with my tattoos and my face and with contacts connection. But I knew even my contacts are getting old. It's time to move, man. So before I get booted out, I chose to leave. Many people make these claims, oh, you got kicked out. What kicked out, man? What do you see? Here's the funny thing. What do you know about my fucking life? I know my life. It's like me telling you about your life. What the fuck can I know about your life? Your mother, your father. Like when people tell me, I know about you. Okay, tell me my mother's real name, father's real name. Give me their date of birth. Give me where they were born. Give me, If people say, oh, I know you're in jail, give me the exact dates. If you know so much about it, give me the exact dates, no? Give me which particular prison I went. Give me the name of the captain who I spoke to. Give me the name of my mentor who spoke to that captain who removed my ban. You don't know all these things. And why the fuck do you talk, man? Like, what do you know? The only thing anybody knows about my life is what I have shared on social media. And what I've not shared, you don't know. If there's something I've not shared, do you know it? So, in a nutshell, if I were to just summarize in conclusion, like they say, an unexamined life is not worth living. For me, the first 40 years of my life, no vision, no goal, no direction, no purpose. And along with that, then there is no savings, there is nothing. You're just going one day this side, one day that side, one day this, one day front, one day back. It's like you're having a car and you're going this way, then you're going that way, then you're reversing, then you're going. You'll never reach anywhere. I never had a direction A to this. And had I had that guidance or something, and you might say, oh, Lloyd, didn't you get your mentor? Man, by the time I did get my mentor, I was already 30 years old, man. Like they say, in the formative years is 0 to 7. Had I been given the proper upbringing, if only. Like, today, being a coach, when I mentor my clients who are even some in their 30s and 40s, they say, oh, if I had a coach like you in my even just college days, I would have been a multimillionaire today. It's just that we all need someone to guide us, whether it's a mentor, whether it's a coach, whether someone, and give us a purpose. And that's the only way you can make something worthwhile out of your life. Anyway, like they say, better late than never. Do the best with what you have. So, in conclusion, my biggest regret about Dubai is the wasted opportunities, the wasted time, the wasted money, not having a vision, a mission, a goal, not having a direction, just wasting my life thinking I was invincible and Dubai is going to keep me forever. Dubai is my home and I'm just going to enjoy life. Funny how life changes with time. Anyway, this is what I wanted to share with you. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below if you are especially someone in Dubai. And let me know, what do you think? I'd love to hear from you. All right. And yeah, if you have all these fancy claims about me and my history, you're telling me about me. At least be specific with the dates. Then let's see. Be specific. Don't say, I know you are banned and you're this. Date, reason, purpose, why, when. Be specific, no? It's like me saying, I know you. Okay, what do you know? No, I know you. Yeah, what exactly? All right. Good, bad, ugly. Comment down below. This is me signing off. You guys take care.